So today I want to tell you guys a story about the best thing that happened to me on two wheels. So it's a bike story, and it's not what you might expect. I don't know, it's not about wheelies, it's not about drag racing, it's not about anything crazy or stunts like that, but it is the best thing that happened to me on two wheels, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So about a year and a half ago, I was commuting on a scooter, a 50cc scooter, and this is before I got my motorbike license. I was commuting out on some of these country roads, and I was minding my own business, trying to get home, and I got a speeding ticket. Now, a 50cc scooter in Japan, the speed limit for a 50cc scooter is 30 kilometers an hour. A ridiculously low 30 kilometers an hour, and almost everybody who rides a scooter goes way above that, except for a few really old oji-chans and oba-chans, grannies and grandpas that you see out on these scooters. Anyways, to make a long story short, I got what you call a red ticket. In Japan, a white ticket is just a regular fine, and the fine depends on how much you are speeding over the speed limit. But if you go over 30 kilometers over the speed limit, you get a red ticket, a red ticket, and what happens is that you have to go to court. And you lose your license for a day or however long, and you usually have to take a driving safety course. Now in Japan, if you have a driver's license, you can ride up to a 50cc scooter without a motorcycle license. I think that's similar in other countries as well. So at the time, I didn't have a motorbike, I didn't have a motorcycle license. I was trying to save money by commuting on my gas-sipping a little Honda Dio, and then I get hit with this big speeding ticket. I have to go in, I lose my license for a day. They say I can get it back, you know, I don't have to lose it for longer if I take this driving safety course, which means I have to pay even more money and all of that sort of stuff. That was about a year and a half ago. And that was the best thing that happened to me on two wheels, and I'll tell you why. Because that was the catalyst for me getting my motorbike license. God, is this guy... wonder if I can overtake him. Okay, at the next light, I'll get ahead of this guy. But anyways, hey, look at this. All these fields are just going to be green really, really soon. They're flooding the fields, they're going to start planting rice. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, anyways. That was the catalyst that kind of moved me. I had always wanted to ride a motorbike. I had wanted to get a motorcycle license, but I mean, not always, but I had for a while. But I was thinking about work, trying to be practical. We got to save money. I got to think about the kids' education. You got to, you know, it's not so practical right now. Maybe when the kids are a little older. These are all the things that, you know, I was thinking. And so, but when I got hit with that big fine, I realized, hey, it's really not worth it to be, let's get ahead of this guy. It's really not worth it to be trying to save money in this way and losing money. It's like plus minus zero, and you're being blown about on the road whenever a truck passes by and all that sort of stuff. So that was the turning point. Kind of made me push me in the direction. Okay, I know I'm busy. I know I've got, you know, young kids, and I got to save money and all this sort of stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my motorcycle license. And of course my wife was really understanding. If you don't have the support of your wife, that's going to be a little bit tough to try to pull off something like that. But I have a really understanding wife. I told her, hey, that this makes sense, you know, in different ways, and it's also on my bucket list. It's one of the things I want to do. It's one of my life goals to, you know, ride a motorbike and, you know, go touring with my son sometime, you know. And she's like, all right, you should go for it, you know. And so that's my story. It's sort of my origin story, or where my motorcycle riding started. I mean, I had ridden a motorbike years back as a kid, but you know, this is like when I actually got my license and I actually started. So that's sort of my story. I'm really glad I did. I'm loving the riding and the wrenching and just, you know, learning about bikes and stuff like that. And yeah, that's one of my dreams. One of my dreams is to go touring all around Japan with one of my boys. Some of my boys, I'm not sure I'll be able to get them all into it, but I think I'll be able to talk one into it. Maybe across the States too, or some of the other countries. Do something like a long way around. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. That's my story. Best experience I've had on two wheels. Best thing that happened to me on two wheels, and sort of how I got started. Alright, hope to see you next time.